Welcome back, everybody. Jesse with Jesse's Performance here, and today I am working on the 69 Camaro. We got it back in the shop after about a week break on it. We had to move some other things around, but today I am working on building a full, complete 3-inch stainless steel exhaust for this bad boy. Obviously, for all of our fabrication materials, we go directly to Vibrant. They have the best product. I've used cheaper stuff in the past. You can save money, but you won't save time. The quality of the material, and it allows you to weld it faster. You just make up all your money and time. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, so going into this exhaust job, I knew I had the cross member, which I took out, you guys seen. That was going to be my main obstacle here. I had two options, either go around it or remove it for now, build the exhaust, and I'll build a new cross member that has some sort of channeling for the exhaust to go through. Well, I tried to go over it, and I got like a bunch of time into it already. I don't know, well over an hour. And I don't like how close we are to the floor anyways, so I'm skipping that idea. I took and I cut the pipe back off and straightened up my slip fit joint. So now I'm just gonna come straight out, get into an X pipe and roll with it and build the cross member around it, because I just don't want to put all the time and effort into it to have a crappy piece in the end, have it rub on the floor or, you know, any of that stuff. So easier to build the cross member. I don't have the material to finish a cross member today. But I will know what I'm getting myself into by the time I'm done with the exhaust. So yeah, sometimes, you know, you got to move and pivot and, you know, go to plan B, and that's what I'm doing. Plan A was going to look to be the easiest, but the angles and stuff, especially with these headers that we have, you can see they come down at different angles, different widths. It just was really hard. So now I can just get into an X pipe and come straight out of that. It'll all be parallel and symmetrical after the X pipe. And going into it, we know it's going to be weird just because that's the way headers are. So let's get after it. All right, so now what I'm going to do, since I ditched that other plant, man, I got a lot of shit up here. I'm going to take these two 90s and I'm going to make me an X pipe. Pretty easy deal, done a lot of them. Basically, what I got to do though, to run this in my bandsaw. I don't have a better way of doing it other than the bandsaw. I really like the bandsaw. So what I'll do is I'll take and I'll cut these legs off because we don't need them anyways. And then I'll line it up in the bandsaw to where we're cutting. I don't go all the way halfway. I like there to be a little bit of extra room there just for pressure and stuff. So I'll go about a third of the way. And then I'll cut that out on both sides and put them together. I think I'm gonna do exactly 90 on this deal if I can. It's pretty easy to do as long as you got an angle finder and you can set it up to your saw. Because if your saw is cutting straight, it's piped at a 45. You'll get your straight cut right where you need it, and then they'll butt up together. I have ruined quite a bit of material learning how to do this just by overthinking it. So don't overthink it, it's all angles. Half of a 90 is a 45, so you just cut this thing at 45 and cut this at 45 from this angle, you're good to go. So I'm gonna get this set up in my bandsaw, cut these legs off, get it cut. Here we go. All right, so I got the legs cut off. I went ahead and run one side through the bandsaw. I'm gonna trim it up a little bit more, but I just kind of want to show you where we're going with this here. It's gonna be kind of like, you know. So, yep, I'm liking it. Cut this one in the bandsaw. This is my other stand-up bandsaw, not my swinging bandsaw. So it is a little sketchier, and it does take a little bit more time and a little bit more patience. I'm gonna get this one to fit a little bit better up on here and make another mark, but it's turning out how I want it. It just takes a little bit of time. Alright, so I welded it and then I pulse back over it, and that just makes sure that I don't have any pinholes when I start and stops. You can see in there, we don't back purge these. I just don't have the rig set up, honestly, to do it. And I haven't had an issue with any cracking or breaking or brittleization of that. These are not that severe duty stuff. But like you can see, it's a nice piece in there. So, you can see a little bit of crystallization on that weld there, but again, I don't think it's ever going to hurt anything on a car like this here. The welds are nice, so let's go. I took a little lunch break and went and got some ice cream with Stacie, but as you can see, I got the X-pipe from the headers, slip joints, all the way back to the X-pipe. And now I'm gonna work on getting the muffler in there. We also got the Vibrant street mufflers for this bad boy. I haven't used this style of muffler yet, but so far it looks like it's really good quality. Looks like it's free flowing. It looks like there's a lot of sound deadening material in it. So hopefully it does quiet this down, because these blower cars get really obnoxious. It's all good when you want it to be, but when you want to cruise and hang out with your wife, she don't want it super, super loud, you know? Like, we're not 15 again. So hopefully they're quiet enough and I don't have to put any like resonators in this thing. But I'm gonna work on getting from there to there and then getting another muffler in, and we'll be on to the tailpipe. Here we go. Alright, so I got it all welded up back here to where the mufflers are at. I used the pre-existing holes just to hang it up there. They are a little too low, as you can see, so I'm going to re-drill and nutsert the upper holes there. I'll show you guys how to do that. It's a pretty cool trick deal. Some people call them riv nuts, some people call them thread certs, some people call them nut certs. Every company calls them something a little different, but basically what it is, it's a threaded piece that you can put in a sheet metal hole that's like you apply like a rivet and it gives threads there. I'll show you guys how to do it. It's no big deal. Here we go. Alright, so here we are. These are the thread certs I was talking about. Basically, it's got these serrated ribs here, and that's what mushrooms and collapses against the metal, and then you end up with threads in there. I got a couple different tools. This one here is for like more tighter spaces, well used. This is a newer unit I got that's more heavy duty, and then I'll show you what you do. Basically, you just take this tool, right? You can see what I'm doing here. And I'm just going to give this thing some hell here, and you'll see what it does here. You see that? Oh, let's fall over here trying to do this on camera. Basically, and then you just collapse that baby down there. There it is. So let me pull that. And it just threads off there. So you can imagine doing that in a sheet metal panel or a piece of steel. It literally sandwiches down. You do end up with this little ridge here. They have flush mount ones, but I haven't had very good luck with them just because there's not a whole lot of grip. And this here is like a 5/16 bolt that we're using, and it's got a good amount of grip there, as you can see. Where I'm doing these on this car, I'm gonna use a tighter one, just like a 1/4 inch drive. I guess you could use, I've seen guys use a cordless impact, but you can see someone broke my tool doing that, like a dummy. I have this little, basically simple tool, this guy here, right, puts right on there. It's magnetic, it's nice. This guy goes on there, ratchet, no problem, gets her done. So
Let's get these.
Buddy, that's going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. We did a real nice job on this exhaust with the double slip and the X-pipe and the mufflers and the nice hangers. Hopefully I was able to teach you guys a little something. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me make this exhaust. Thanks again for subscribing. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed, do it. Do all the stuff that you're supposed to. I don't keep up with that too much, ringing the bell and all that crap. But do it for us. Do it for the support. Again, if there's anything else you guys want to see more of, just let us know, because I don't know. We're just putting stuff out there because we don't know what, you know. If we don't know, we don't know. So thanks again. We appreciate it. Till next time. Good night.